Okay, mute amma. Somebody, Santosh. Okay, and now 10th question amma. The 10th question. An express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 130 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore without taking into consideration the time they stop at intermediate stations. That means if you ignore the middle stops, just he told an express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 130 kilometers between Mysore to Bangalore. If the average speeds of the express train is 11 kilometers per hour more than that of the passenger train. Generally, express train is speed than the passenger train. How much means 11 kilometers per hour more than the passenger train. Find the average speed of the two trains. You have to find the average speed of the two trains. Let the average speed of passenger train be. Let the average speed of passenger train be x kilometers per hour. Let the average speed of passenger train be x kilometer per hour. And then next, let the speed of express train is x plus 11 kilometers. Let the average speed of passenger train be x kilometers per hour. Let the average speed of passenger train is x plus 11 kilometers per hour. X plus 11 kilometers per hour. So then 28. Then distance given. Distance between Mysore to Bangalore is 132 kilometers. So we have to take the time. These two timings difference is 1 hour. Express taking 1 hour less, passenger taking 1 hour more. So time taken by passenger train minus time taken by express train is equal to 1 hour. That's why here we are finding timings. So let time taken by the passenger train, let the time taken by the passenger train equal to, time means what is the formula? Time equal to?
Distance by speed.
Distance by speed. So distance is 132 kilometers and the speed is x kilometers per hour. Passenger train speed is x kilometers per hour. Then the first timing is 132 by x kilometers. 132 by x hours you will get. And then next time taken by the express train to cover the same distance, that is time equal distance by speed. Distance 132 by speed x plus 11. These two timings difference is 1 hour. Hence the equation is 132 by x minus 132 by x plus 11 is equal to 1 hour. See, now he did in our way only this sum. Let the average speed of passenger train be x kilometers per hour. Average speed of let the average speed of express train is x plus 11 kilometers. It is given that the time taken by the express train to cover the 130 kilometers is 1 hour less than the passenger train. That means 132 by x is the time taken by the passenger train. 132 by x plus 11 is the time taken by express train. Both timings difference is 1 hour. Now here he took 132 common. Then he did LCM. First one he took 132 common. Then 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 1 equal to x plus 11 equal to 1. LCM x of x plus 11. So x in x plus 11 times. So x plus 11 minus x times. Plus x minus cancel. 132 into 11 by x of x plus 11. Next step 132 into 11 equal to x of x plus 11. X square plus 11x minus 1452 equal to 0. Minus 1452 means you have to do prime factorization. If you are unable to get, you can do by quadratic form I told now. You can do long division. Under square root you can do long division. You will get the factors. Like that you can do it. Otherwise, if you know factors, if you identify the factors, well and good. Here 44, 33. Difference 11. Plus 44 minus 33. Taking x common x plus 44 minus 33 common x plus 44. X plus 44 of x minus 32 equal to 0. X equal to minus 44 comma 33. Speed cannot be negative. Hence, the speed of the passenger train will be 33 kilometers per hour. Then the speed of express train is 33 plus 11, 44 kilometers. 33 kilometers passenger train speed. Express train speed is 44 kilometers. Hence, To verify our answer, 132 by 33. 132 by 33 means 4 hours. 132 by 33 means 4 hours. 132 by 33 plus 7, 44. 132 by 44 means 3 hours. 4 minus 3, 1 hour. Hence, we have verified the answer. Like that, I told to verify whether it did calculation correct or not, factorization correct or not. For checking all, we can do this one. Speed, distance, time sums are important, amma. For the examination point of view, most important. Understand, amma? This sum, express time, passenger time, same like 7th or 8th sum only model, amma. That model only same. I think it is sum. Here not given previous exam, I think. Here not there in linear equation, I think. Here there na 360 kilometers. Speed has 5 kilometers per hour, 1 hour less. Same journey, same model, amma. Question number 8, question number 10, same model. 8 and 10, same model, amma. But there true times you give, here passenger time, express time given. That's why you do both same way only. I told in this way only, I explained the sum also. Understand, amma? Is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Now we can go to next sum. The last sum, amma. In this exercise, last sum, this sum also so many times they gave in the examination point of view, important question. Because areas and perimeter sum related to quadratic equation. Actually, it is related to mensuration. 2 chapters related questions compulsory important that you keep in mind. This is related to mensuration, and here we are applying quadratic equation. That's why these model sums are important for the examination point of view, because you have idea in both the chapters. Then only you can do this sum. That's why they'll ask these questions. Okay. Now the question is, sum of the areas of 2 squares is 468 meter square. M2 gadama meter square, that is. See, it's not M2. Only see. It's not M2. This is meter square. Next, if the difference of their perimeters is 24 meters, difference of their perimeters is 24 meters, find the sides of 2 squares. Find the sides of 2 squares. Now, here 2 squares are there. Sum of the areas of 2 squares is 468 meters square given. Next, difference of their perimeters is 24 meters given. Yes. Now, find the speeds of the 2 squares. Now, you are supposing, here we are supposing, let the side of 1 square is x meters. Let the side of 1 square is x meters. Next, let the side of another square is y meters. X meters, y meters. You suppose 2 variables. Afterwards, you convert into 1 variable. First, you can suppose to 2 variables. Let the side of 1 square is x meters. Let the side of another square is y meters. What is the formula for perimeter of a square, amma? Perimeter of a square.
2h of l plus b.
A square by
4s.
4x.
Square.
Good. 4s.
4 side.
4 into side. That's why side of perimeter of 1 square is 4x. Perimeter of another square is 4y. Now difference of their perimeters means 4x minus 4y equal to 24. Difference of their perimeters means 4x minus 4y equal to 24. Hence, if we simplify, if we divide by 4 on both sides, if you, the difference of their perimeters is 24, 4x minus 4y equal 24, divide by 4 on both sides. Divide by 4 on both sides means x minus y equal to, what do you get? X minus y equal to how much?
6.
6. Good. X minus y equal to 6. Now, x minus y equal to 6 means x equal to what? X equal to what?
6 plus y.
Very good. X equal to 6 plus y. That we can substitute in a first condition. We take second condition. We are substituting in a first condition. Up to this, understand all. Once again, I'm explaining from the beginning onwards. Let the side of 1 square is x meters. Let the side of another square is y meters. Then perimeter of a square means 4 into side. Difference of their perimeter 4x minus 4y. Supriya, mute. Supriya, mute. Mute, Amma. Okay, now 4x minus 4y. 4x minus 4y equal to 4x minus 4y equal 24. Divide by 4 on both sides. X minus y equal to 24. X equal to, so x minus y equal to 6. Then x equal to 6 plus y. That is keep your first equation. And now we can take the first condition, Amma. You can take the first condition. The first condition is sum of the areas of two squares is 468. Area of a square formula?
Side square.
Side square, good. Side square, area of a square is a side square. Hence, x square, square of one square is, area of one square is x square. Area of another square is y square. X square minus y square is equal to, x square minus y square is equal to, sorry, x square plus y square equal to 468. Sumna x square plus y square equal to 468. Here, x means what you can write? X equal to what you find? Before?
6 plus y.
6 plus y. Now, 6 plus y whole square plus y square is equal to 468. Like if you simplify, you will get a quadratic equation. Now, you see what is given. Let the sides of two squares be x meters and y meters. Therefore, their perimeters will be 4x and 4y respectively, and their areas will be x square and y square respectively. All he wrote at a time. Let the sides of two squares be x meters, y meters. Therefore, their perimeters will be 4x and 4y respectively, and their areas will be x square and y square respectively. It is given that the difference of their perimeter is 24. So 4x minus 4y equal 24. Hence x minus y equal to 6. Divide by 4 on both sides. Then x equal to y plus 6 or 6 plus y, both same only. 6 plus y, y plus 6 same only. And now the second condition is sum of their squares is 468. X square plus y square equal to 468. In this, substitute the value x equal to y plus 6. You substitute here in place of x square. 6 plus y whole square plus y square equal to 468. Again, we have to expand this by using which formula, ma?
A plus B whole square.
A plus B?
A plus B whole square.
Lokesh, good boy. You're on the screen. Don't come on the screen, Lokesh. 100 times I'm telling, don't come on the screen. Okay, 6 plus y whole square equal to a plus b whole square. 6 square 36 plus y square plus 2 6 are 12y plus already y square is there, one more y square equal to 468. Y square plus y square 2y square plus 12y minus 436 is transposed. Then it becomes plus 36 minus 468 means minus 432 divided by 2 on both sides. Hence y square plus 6y minus 216 equal to 0. Y square plus 6y minus 216 equal to 0. Now you have to see factors for 216. The factors for 216 are 18 12 are amma. 18 12 are 216. Difference 6. So plus 18 minus 12y. Y square plus 18y minus 12y minus 216 equal to 0. Taking y common, y plus 18 minus 12 common, y plus 18. Y plus 18 of y minus 12 equal to 0. Hence y equal to minus 18 or y equal to 12. However, side of a square can't be negative again. Hence, the side of a square is 12 meters. One side square is 12 meters. The other side square is 18 meters. Side of one square is 12 meters. Side of another square is 18 meters. If you want to verify your answer, perimeters you find. Perimeter of one square is 12 4 is 48. Perimeter of another square is 72. 48 minus 72 is 24 amma. 72 minus 48 is 24. Hence it is verified. Sum of the squares is 468. 12 square 144 and this 18 square 324. 324 plus 144 equal to 468. That also we have verified. Most important amma, here mensuration and quadratic equation involved in this sum. We know area of a square formula, we know perimeter of a square formula, and we applied here and then we got the quadratic equation and a plus b square form. So totally 3 identities you are used, 3 formulae, and then the quadratic formula you are using salvation. That's why most of the times given this sum in the examination. Understand them all? This sum 11 sum.
Yes,
This
sir.
11 sum.
Yes, sir.
Meghana? Okay, Nama Meghana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with that we have completed that worksheet 4.3 Amma. Today you complete exercise 4.3 in class or book. All sums in class or book you complete, and you can try the example sums also. So many example sums are there. That also important only. Example sums also important only. They'll ask in the exam. You can do those example sums also. Okay, after this exercise, I'll go to that example sums. And so I'll read this. I'll read. And now next exercise 4.4 Amma. We'll go to textbook once. See, nature of roots. Already we know nature of roots means nothing but it is dependent upon b square minus 4ac value. The conditions are there. So 3 conditions. B square minus 4ac is called the determinant of the quadratic equation. It decides the roots. That is called nature of roots. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, 2 distinct real roots exist. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, 2 equal real roots. If b square minus 4ac less than 0, no real roots exist. So you don't need to solve. Okay, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation means just you have to find b square minus 4ac value only, Nama. And hence find the nature of roots means just you have to write the condition. The real roots exist or not, real or distinct or real and equal, that you have to write. Only just you have to write that. Find the discriminant of the equation and hence find the nature of its roots. Find them if they are real. So you can find later. First you have to find b square minus 4ac and then you have to find it. This is exercise 4.4 Amma. First sum. Find the nature of roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real roots exist, find them. If the real roots exist, find them. So first one, Amma, real roots exist. Once check orally whether real roots exist or not. You tell me orally. Means you check b square minus 4ac value. How much you got b square minus 4ac? Do it, Amma. Roughly. Must sit with rough book and pen along with you. What do you get, b square minus 4ac value? Doing Meghana, how much you got? Meghana?
Yes, sir.
How much you got? How much you got? B square minus 4ac. Doing
Yes, sir.
finish
Doing, sir.
Okay, do it.
Minus 31 I got, sir.
So minus 31 is
Minus
less
31.
than 0. Less than 0 or greater than 0?
Less than 0.
So real roots
Less
does
than
not exist. Real roots does not exist.
does not.
So you no need to find them. If real roots exist only, you have to find. Otherwise, no need to find. Now do d bit Amma first. B square minus 4ac do for b bit. Second bit. Find the value of b square minus 4ac.
Oh.
0, sir.
B square minus 4AC equal to 0. Yes.
0.
That means real root and equal. Real and equal. Next third bit. We can find it already in the form of multiply by 3. If you do, you'll get, you can find the roots. You can do now. Roots, you can do it. You can do it.
Third one 12, sir.
Third one,
12.
12. Okay. Twelve means B square minus 4AC is greater than 0. Roots exist.
Distinct.
Real and
Exist.
distinct. Real roots exist. Real and distinct roots. So different roots. You will find na. I will do it both. Roots you can find na for second and third. And then it explain.
Yes, sir.
You can do by any method. You can do by quadratic formula. You can do by factorization. As you wish, you can do it. You can find the roots by any method. He not mentioned. Find them just any method. You can do it. Now second bit, the second bit will come for the examination. Find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equation so that they have two equal roots. They have two equal roots. Equal roots means what condition you can take?
B square minus 4AC is 0.
B square minus 4AC equal to 0. A equal to 2, B is equal to k, C is equal to 3. B square minus 4AC equal to 0. So you can see the answer step now. See, B square minus 4AC equal roots means discriminant will be 0. B square minus 4AC equal to 0. So A is equal to 2, B is equal to k, C is equal to 3. K square minus 4 of 2 into 3. K square minus 24 equal to 0. K equal to 24 and K equal to plus or minus root 24. That means plus or minus 2 root 6. K equal to plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay. Understand, Amma? K value. K equal to plus or minus root 24. That means plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay. Second bit, Amma. Kx of x minus 2 plus 6 equal to 0. First simplify, Amma. Kx into x, kx square minus 2ks plus 6 equal to 0. Compare with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A equal to k, b equal to minus 2k, c equal to 6. B square minus 4ac minus 2k whole square minus 4 into k into 6. 4k square minus 24k is equal to 0. You can take 4k common. 4k of k minus 6 equal to 0. 4k equal to 0, k equal to 0 or k equal to 6. K equal to 0 does not exist. Why? Because x square term can't be 0. X square coefficient can't be 0. That's why k equal to 0 you can't take. Hence the value is k equal to 6 only. You don't take two values, Amma. K equal to 0 if you put, there is no quadratic equation, Amma. That's why k equal to 0 you cannot take. Hence k is equal to 6 only. That's also you should mention. If k equal to 0, the equation will not have x square term. Hence it is not a quadratic equation. That's why in this equation, two equal roots, k equal to 6 only. Understand? Okay, now understand? Can we go to next sum?
Sir, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now third sum, Amma. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. If so, find its length and breadth means area is given, Length is twice breadth, amma. So breadth you can suppose as x. Length is 2x. Okay, length x. Breadth,
2x.
sorry, breadth x, length 2x. Then our area becomes 800 means what? Area formula what, amma? Area of rectangle formula. Area of rectangle formula, ma.
L into B.
L into B. So length is 2x and breadth is x. Then 2x square equal to 800, x square equal to 400. And see here given in length of L. Let the breadth of the mango grove be L. Mango grove be L. Length of mango grove be 2L. Area is 2L into L, 2L square. 2L square equal to 800. L square equal to 400. L square minus 400 equal to 0. Comparing this equation, b square minus 4ac equal to 1600 greater than 0. So real roots exist. Then L square equal to 400. L equal to plus or minus 20 amma. L equal to plus or minus 20 means you cannot take breadth or negative. Hence the length is breadth is 20. Length is 40 meters. Okay, so length of a mango grove is 40 meters, breadth of a mango grove is 20 meters. Understand, children? Understand, amma? This question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. And the last sum, amma? Fourth question in this chapter, I think last is the last sum. Oh, one more question is there. Okay, okay. See, is the following situation is possible? If so, determine their present ages. Sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages will be 48. Sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. Let the age of one friend be x years. Age of another friend is 20 minus x because their sum is 20. 20 minus x. 4 years ago. 4 years ago means x minus 4. 20 minus x minus 4. X minus 4. 20 minus x minus 4 means what do you write? 20 minus x minus 4 means what do you write, amma?
16 minus 6.
16 minus x. Very good. Product of their ages is 48. So now see the solution. Let the age of one friend be x years. Let the age of other friend be 20 minus x. 4 years ago, first friend age is x minus 4. 4 years ago, second friend is 20 minus x minus 4. 16 minus x. Product of their ages means x minus 4 of 16 minus x equal to 48. 16x minus 64 minus x square plus 4x equal to 48. If we simplify, minus x square plus 20x minus 112 equal to 0. X square minus 20x plus 112 equal to 0. A equal to 1, B equal to minus 20, C equal to 112. So 20 square means 400 minus 448 minus 48. Hence, real root does not exist. So we cannot find in this situation. It is not possible to find their ages. Understand, amma? B square minus 4ac you got less than 0. So up to that you write, and we cannot possible to find the ages of the two friends. Two friends ages we cannot find. Understand, amma? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go to last one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the last sum is it possible to design a rectangle park of perimeter 80 and area 400? Find its length and breadth. Perimeter means formula what, amma? Perimeter means formula? Perimeter of rectangle. 2 of L plus
L
B.
plus B.
Then L plus B equal
L
to
plus
80
B.
by 2, 40. L plus B equal to 40 means B equal to or L equal to 40 minus B. L equal to 40 minus B. Area
40.
formula. Area formula. What is the formula? Area of rectangle.
L into B.
L into
breadth.
B. L into B, length and breadth. So length is B, breadth is B, length is 40 minus B. So 40 minus B of B equal to 400. See the solution. See, let the length and breadth of a park be L and B. 2 of L plus B equal to 80. L plus B equal to 40. B equal to 40 minus L. And area L into B equal to L into 40 minus L. 40L minus L square equal to 400. L square minus 40L plus 400 equal to 0. L square minus 40L plus 400 equal to 0. B square minus 4AC means minus 40 whole square minus 4 of 400. 60. B square minus 4AC equal to 0. Hence it is 0. Then we can find it. We can find the factor sum. 400 factors means 20 into 20. L square minus 20L minus 20L plus 20 equal to 0. L equal 20. B equal 20 amma. It is a square part. L20, B20. Understand? Understand amma this sum?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here it is possible. Only 4 sum is not possible. And this sum also possible. Question 3 also possible. This K value is important. And nature of roots is also important only. Understand? This is the last worksheet amma. This we have completed the quadratic equation. I'll keep the PDF. Today you have to complete it. Okay. Okay. And overall review I can tell tomorrow. Okay, I'm closing the class. Some Lokesh is doing something. We'll see.